He was before Flamezor.
Oh, cool.
Actually, was he?
You could bring him in, and you could also bring your guy from the 18 into Mordred.
I could bring both.
Either or I don't know about. You could do both if you wanted, but either or, yeah. So you can actually play a character levels up and stuff like that.
Okay, so Gannor Empire, here we go. So where we last kind of left off is you guys just finished taking care of the goblins for in this area. Took some goblins down, found out there's a hobgoblin lair. You guys took care of that, and Cynath has asked the group to head further into the woods towards the mountains to see if he can find a familiar. He wants a companion, animal companion. He wants to go looking for a panther. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are going to head off into the woods and start heading that direction there in the southern part there of Gannor Empire. Okay. No, you're actually further south and more to the south. What is it? The southwest, right along almost the coastline, heading towards. There's a set of mountains down in that direction there.
Why the hell do you want a big city pass?
I want him to help me along on our adventures. You will aid us very well in finding things and being a helpful scout.
You said he'll eat us very well.
He'll aid us very well.
I don't want to eat him. Really? That's why you want him, so he eats us? He hates us?
Maybe he can eat you one day. We'll see.
I like him better. I don't understand. Hair everywhere. Swim on stuff. You'll wake up and step on cat turds.
Yeah.
Really? That's worth a quest? A quest for...
Really worth a quest. Yep.
For boxes that the little girls have to keep their kitties in with all the poop and stuff?
It's a family tradition to travel to the forest over here and find a panther.
Well, I don't want you to get eaten on your first date, so I guess I'll go on.
All right.
I'm fine with traditions.
Okay, so you guys start heading on the coastline here of the Gannor Empire. It's going to take us probably a few days here to get to the mountains, actually, through the woods, off in this direction here. And your plans are just to probably hopefully find something along, right along the border edge. See if you can find some tracks and such, and go through that. So, as you guys are going, is there any particular, in a sense, of marching order, anything like that? Well,
Can you list the characters? This is one reason I wanted my own notes. Can you just go through them quickly?
Yep, absolutely. So why don't actually, instead of me doing that, why don't the players go around and say, what they're playing and what the character's name is and what the race and class and all that stuff, so everybody has that down.
Can I go first?
Yes, you can go first.
So my character's name is Mandor Malik. He is a paladin.
Can you spell that? Mandor Malik?
M-A-B-I-E-R.
Slow down.
Say it again.
M-A-B-I-E-R. And then Malik is M-A-L-E-K. Nope, it's the same character. I am a paladin, 4th level Oathbreaker. a troubled past and a troubled future.
Slow down.
A what?
What?
Yes, I'm a dwarf.
I like that character. I remember now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
He's a paladin oathbreaker with a troubled past and future.
Future's trouble.
This is already on. I'm gonna have problems. All right. Anything else about your character? What weapons do you use?
He has a battle axe and 5 javelins
Okay.
and a shield with no symbol on it.
Alright.
All right.
Now that we're done with troubled past and future, you have a you have a wood elf that's about 5'8" with blonde hair, green eyes, named Synath Edhill. Synath, and then Edhill, Edhil. And he's a ranger. Usually has a bow, studded leather, picking people off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, archer. Yeah. He has two short swords by his side, but he doesn't use them ever. Very rare. No. A little bit. You've seen a little bit of magic. But you know he doesn't really sleep at night. He just meditates.
And then I have the human Gannorian Maddox, who is a cleric of Corgal and absolute military background where he works for the Legion and serves for the Legion and very nationalistic for the Gannor Empire. So cleric of war, wears scale mail and has a shield, has battle axe, heavy pick, very frontline fighter type, and has insignia of the Legion and the holy symbol and everything, and very Greek looking, as the Gannor Empire is kind of a Greek based thing, and I guess you could almost say Greek in personality, although I don't know what people would say to that. But that's, Greek features with kind of olive skin and dark hair and things like that. So yeah, that's Maddox.
Greek in personality, you mean you love your voice?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Then Goran. Why don't you say Goran, so that refresh Alex's memory probably the most.
Sorry. Yeah. Goran of Endel. I'm a dwarf. My father was a famous rune caster in Kendoa, so I pick up magic, which is rare for dwarves.
Don't-
I still swim about it, when I have to.
Don't know him.
Magic one protects.
Must not be that well known.
What's that?
Don't know him. Must not be that well known.
Not everyone's erudite.
I've heard of him.
You know that. Anyway.
I'm a dwarf. I've heard of him.
And I like to protect my friends. That's what I care about, is protecting the people. I don't break my oaths out there. I keep my oaths.
I have no.
And that's about it, I guess. Here's a picture. You guys all seen this already, but here's a little picture of them.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's about it. That's a fairly accurate picture, so that works. I didn't do it. It works.
There you go.
And that's about it. You've seen them cast magic, fairly minor magic, magic missile, and summon a familiar, and things like that. He grumbles a lot, talks to himself a lot. Seems to have some problems with his hands, maybe like from battle, some damage to his nerves. A couple scars here and there. He's fairly hardy, and he does like knowledge, and he likes to listen. He likes to listen when people teach him something. That's about it. That's plenty.
Perfect. All right. So you guys are, heading along a trail, for the most part in the woods.
We
Heading,
still marching order.
Is that you guys' marching order?
Yeah, but I'm like 20 feet ahead of everybody.
Yeah, there's only 4. So
I just gotta go back.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't even see him once we step out. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Maddox is like marching in line.
I've never seen a dwarf be able to get past an elf before, so yeah, that'd be very true.
Let's put a sign out. Let's put Mandor second, so essentially he'll look like our first rank. Is he pretty heavily armored?
Yeah, I'm pretty heavily armored. I'm probably the armored in Yeah, that's me. I'm not. I kind of want to change my favorite.
All right. Perfect. All right. And first day, heading into the woods. You're not gonna have any. There's any sorts of issues or anything. Is there anything special that you are doing out there, Synath?
I want to find 2 rabbits.
You want to find 2 rabbits? Okay, go ahead. Give me survival.
23.
23. Yeah. Why do you have advantage?
Because it's a forest.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the woods is your. All right.
I'm a wood elf, so yeah.
Wood elf. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. So yeah. So your first day out. All right. Yeah, that's not a problem. First day.
So lucky. Lucky lives again.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you had a bat. Remember?
Yeah, like the way it looks a little different in this game, as I recall. But that's what I'd like to do. I don't know how. I can't remember how permanent this is. Does anyone remember? It's not permanent. Like
You gotta like take 24 hours or something.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, doesn't it like stay around?
For like wizards, it's 24 hours, and then it will stay around for, I think, another 24.
Is it in the player's handbook?
Yeah, it's in the player's handbook.
Sound familiar, like a spell?
Find familiar. Oh, maybe he's over here. That's why.
Find familiar. The casting time is 1 hour. You gain the service of a blah blah blah. Can communicate telepathically with you. Dismiss it. Alternative. One more time.
Why is it anytime I want to find a certain type of figure, I can find it, and then I have 30 of them?
What the hell?
So it looks like it is one of those permanent. Sorry, I'm not.
I'll have to read the entire thing because it's kind of.
Temporarily dismiss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know if it dies or something, you can get it back after so much time or something. Alright, well, I'll find Lucky later.
Address level 0 disappears, leaving no physical form. It reappears after you cast a spell. Yeah, I don't. You can temporarily dismiss. Yeah, I think it's pretty much permanent. Yeah.
Yeah, unless it dies, then I think if it dies, then you can summon another one after so much time or something.
Okay, well, I'd like to I don't need to cast it again, but I temporarily dismissed it into a pouch, so I'd like to pull it out when we're on the move here to help cover the rear area. So I'll have it flapping from tree to tree around us.
Yep, okay.
What is this?
Yeah, I guess the main thing is if it dies, you have to cast it again, and there is components for it for 10 gold pieces.
Right, and rabbits, that's for sure.
Not yet. Not yet.
Alright.
At night, you hear, go back. Just from my tent, you hear, go
Oh,
back.
my bad.
The doors are insane.
Yeah, psycho dwarves.
No.
All hail the Gannor Empire.
Yeah.
Okay. So you won't have a problem bagging a couple rabbits for dinner for you guys. I'm assuming that's what you're doing with
No, they're there for me to give to the panther. I'm gonna play chase with them.
Oh, so you're keeping them alive?
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
just have them bad.
Just
I'll
have
pick
them
up my carrots.
Here
or
we
something
go
on the
again.
way.
You got the psycho dwarves talking to each other. The elf is like dangling rabbits off a tree or something.
Now with that, we need to eat.
I'll go out and find some.
Here we
food for
go
us.
again. Oh, it's been a while. We're missing 1 point. You elf. You're one.
22
Lord.
to find some food.
All right. So what do you bring back to me?
Berries and
No, a deer. You gotta bring back a deer.
kale and
No.
lettuce.
When he comes back with that, I'm like, oh, that's not gonna feed what I want.
Yeah. So you guys, the first your first day traveling, and you set up camp, and he has a couple of rabbits in the bag that are alive, and he's feeding kale and some carrots that he's managed to find, and also offering it to you guys as well. So basically offering the rabbit food that he went out and
These are
foraged.
good food for your brain.
Get me some.
Calm you guys down a little bit for the journey.
He,
I'm sorry,
The deer
I
puts
cannot
his
offer
hand
you the
like,
rabbits though as of right now.
what about you? Why don't you go get me some beer?
You don't have to offer them, just get in the bag. Want me to feed your favorite animals?
No. Do you guys want some meat?
Yes.
I like meat myself.
Alright, I'll go out there for round 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
You find a bear and just pop in there.
So what do you bring back?
Fox.
A fox, okay. A natural 20 was what you given anything you wanted to come back with. You just said, I come back on a dead elephant. Alright, so he comes back with a fox that he shot in the head, brings it right on back for dinner, and
I throw it to Gorn.
I catch it. I just reach out in front of him and catch it.
Here you guys go. You 2 dwarfs and maybe human can have it.
alright. So
I roasted it over fast.
alright, so you roast over the fire that night a fox for dinner. So in the sense for watch, are you guys gonna do any sort of watch? You gonna have any fire at evening? What do you guys? What is your guys'
My guy's
plans
not gonna watch because he's going to eat.
to do in evenings?
I think we'd probably have a fire. Maddox is definitely going to insist on a watch, though, and he'll take one watch by himself, being soldier background.
Okay.
You know, everyone needs to take a watch.
So whatever watch he's on, I'll be on the other 2.
So I'll take the first watch then.
All right. So Maddox is gonna take the first watch.
I'll be on the 2nd and 3rd. On the need 4.
All right. And then so Synath
So
is
we're taking
on
until
the other 2
12 hours.
watches.
Okay.
All right, and then you're not gonna watch at all.
Nope.
All right, and then Gorn, are you gonna sleep all night too? The 2 dwarves just pass out all night.
No, I gotta watch. It's my job.
Well, I will be awake for
Maybe take
the
the
second
third
watch.
watch.
I will be
You
awake.
can take 3rd.
I'm not going to be watching though, but I will be awake the second watch for some reason.
Yeah, don't waste it. I don't want to waste their fur.
Yeah, you'll hear me talking in my time during the second watch.
Alright.
Okay, so
I don't even want to hear.
I do. The dungeon
We
master.
moved the camp like 100 feet away from this town.
All right, so on the second watch, what do you do as you're
He's
awake?
he's
Apparently.
saying, "Go back! I do not need you now." He's like, play when we fight. It's gonna come into
Okay,
play.
so you just say that for like 3 hours?
It goes on for an hour and then he goes
Stop
back.
playing with yourself.
So Sinat, you hear him yelling, you screaming. Maybe probably wakes everybody up.
And do you guys do anything?
What is coming out?
He goes silent for a second.
Okay.
And you
Why
hear
are you
hear a creak. You hear like a creak of bones. That's what you hear, a creak of bones once he goes silent. and then he starts saying, "Go back where you came from."
I think it's most
And
appropriate
you're
for
awake.
dwarves to
Oh,
check
yeah,
on
I'm awake.
dwarves.
And you're saying this away.
Goran, I think you have a problem with your dwarf
You should go
friend.
check on your friend.
What the hell is it suddenly my problem? It wasn't my problem the past 3 months. He's going haywire for being around elves too much. It's my problem. Hey, shut up. It's time to sleep. Sit down. Put a socket in. Go to sleep. Or you're going to break your own.
Wait, does anybody go into the tent and actually try and like look at it?
You got a tent, man?
Yeah.
Are you dead? You're not possessed by elves.
Oh, you're checking on me?
Yeah.
So you come into the tent. And you
looks
see-
into the tent. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
small
Oh, yeah.
tent, but
You
you're on the
Come
ground.
to my large century tent.
He turns and you see part of his skin, his flesh just faded away.
How do you mean faded away?
Like it's like bones.
Like sizzled
he's-
away?
Yeah, it's like like that. It's just gonna be this old breaker thing where it's like he turns like skeleton, and that's his thing. He like his face turns skeleton, and then it comes back to flesh once he goes. So you just see his face, like just bones,
Okay.
and then his face slowly is starting to come back, like back to his bones, but it's taking a little bit to come back at night.
Okay.
It is the curse of the gods on me. You hear me screech out.
Alright, can we be quiet, please? What are you doing? You sit.
You must not tell anybody of this. No, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. No, it is a curse from the gods. It is a curse from the gods, I repeat. Because you aren't listening. No normal doctor can heal this. Still, he cannot. And trust me, I do not want to bring this thing out to show them, unless I have to.
I don't want you showing me anything below your breechers either. Keep your monster locked up.
So,
I tried to go to sleep.
alright, so you go to sleep then?
Yeah,
Trying to
like
sleep?
it slowly starts fading back when he gets back to sleep.
Okay. Alright, so the next morning, so you guys all heard this or whatever, and Maddox woke up from this.
He's perfect.
Sinat was on watch, Yeah. Alright, you're telling them.
You see him perfect.
He was undergoing some kind of transformation or something on his head. You better examine him. It looked like something from those necromantic tomes or something.
Everything seems perfectly fine about me. You look at me, you see, I'm perfectly normal right now.
Yeah, right now, you weren't last night. Last night you were fucked up.
This looks like a personal problem between two dwarves. I'll have nothing to do with this.
You guys will see it when the time
Is this your
comes.
maturity process? I've never seen it.
You guys will see my true face when the time comes.
When you get a beard eventually? I've noticed your face is bare, as in Goran has a full
I'm
beard.
a young
and you-
dwarf. I'm a young dwarf.
Yeah, so you're going to reach maturity soon.
He's slightly growing, but not too much. It's very little.
5 o'clock shave. 5 o'clock shadow, you know.
Feeling a skeleton at night is one thing, but not having a beard is more. It's completely unacceptable.
Then why do you have one?
We gotta have our my violence is a symbol of masculinity. And it's a symbol of warrior culture.
So change the subject. And it works.
Alright, so you guys head on out, break down camp, head out that morning. Nothing eventful happens for the day. What are you doing out there today? Hunting? Or just you forage food or what?
Forage food.
Alright.
Okay, bring back a bear this time.
That's 21.
Alright. So what do you bring back for dinner this night?
Bring back a deer.
Okay.
Okay, close.
Alright, so you guys have deer that night.
I have some ribs. Some ribs.
Okay.
It's not a pig.
Yeah. Alright, and then so the same watches, it's gonna be Maddox, the first watch, Synath on the second and third. Goran, are you on the third watch or are you on the second watch?
Well, I mean, we want to stretch out so we can sleep, so I'd say third.
Alright, yeah.
I'll actually join.
But I can say this, but just this SOP, Falco is going to watch the camp at night from a tall tree looking
Keep
down.
your strange
Okay.
self.
I'm going to join the third watch.
No one needs your scary
I'm
self.
gonna be in the third watch.
Okay. So does anything happen this night?
No.
No, nothing happens.
What was that, Goran?
I'm going to put a big roll hand on the deer's head before it goes to sleep. They yank it down her arm so it's nice and tight.
Yeah, he's like, why are you doing this to me?
Alright.
He throws it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm laughing off.
Alright, so can I get a perception check from Synath and the bat?
Okay, I don't know what the bat is, to be honest, but I can roll down with the roll.
Yeah, we roll a d20, and then we can go from there. If it's super high, we're good. If we're super low, it doesn't matter.
Alright, I know God's not
There's something called passive perception or whatever. That's like,
No, that just means in the sense that passive perceptions, you notice some obvious things.
Gotcha.
So the higher passive perception, the more obvious things get.
so they have +1, and then they also have advantage on listening checks.
Yeah, so if you have, so you would have, you roll two 20-siders, so you have advantage.
12.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, +1.
12.
Oh, that's a,
Alright.
So yeah, you take the higher ones in this one.
so natural 20. So what is that? And my time, I place it like in the tree area. I take tactical advantage.
So why don't you sign up, set up camp and set up where you're gonna be.
Right. I'm just like laying right here because I put my tent like in between
Sure.
nature. Indoor hammock. What's that? And then the back would be.
We take our arm off at night, you know.
Yeah, yeah, you won't be sleeping in armor, that's for sure. So. Okay, so Goran, yeah, you will and your bat has in a sense we're still getting used to this too. Do they have telepathy with you?
The familiars do, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you'll probably get in your head, you know, wake up, I hear noise, I hear rattling in the trees.
Yeah, that's right. Most of the familiars within 100 feet of you can communicate with the telepathically.
Yep. So you'll get that kind of this wake up in your head. You know, I hear something in the trees.
Okay, so I will grab my shield and stand up.
Do you wake anybody else up?
Did you say you woke anybody else up, man? Huh?
And I look around, just sniffing here and listening.
All right. You can go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
You see a group for us.
I don't have my arm on, but I have a shield on. Okay, let's see. Where do I get that? Let's see. Doesn't look like I have a plus or anything for that. I just roll a d20 then, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. A d20 and then it's just your wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. If you have a wisdom bonus.
Plus 1 then. 14,
Oh.
Plus 1 included.
All right. So yeah, you don't hear anything or see anything at the present time.
What are you doing? Are you gonna sleepwalk like your fellow dwarf as well?
My bat hears something. I'm gonna shift my focus to my bat.
Okay.
Shift to its eyes and look to its eyes.
All right. Yeah, give me another perception check here for him. Once again at advantage.
He speaks in his, he speaks out loud in the sleep. Unfortunately.
What did we get?
14 total.
On both dice? That was your highest roll? Okay.
You don't separate seeing and hearing anymore, right?
Nope, it's just one thing now. Alright.
I'm trying to stay my head. Oh no. Oh no. I hate you. I hate you.
Ew, that's an ugly figure. The big bloated spider.
But there's a big mama jamba. There's a big mama jamba somewhere, but I don't know where.
It's a fun day to not have your arm on.
I'm gonna go ahead, if I have time, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a shield on myself now.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Shield functions differently, Papa.
Oh, that's right. That's an instantaneous, right?
Instantaneous, that gives you +5 AC for the round.
Oh, so this is the first one? Oh, second watch? Okay. So my long rest isn't complete. So that means I can cast spells and then regain them.
You have everything. You haven't lost anything.
But like I'm talking about, because our long rest wasn't complete, I can cast my spells and then regain them when our long rest is complete.
No, that's not how that works. Alright, so your
you said you wanted to be out there.
your bat says that there's spiders climbing through the trees towards the camp.
Alright, I'll tell everyone. Get up, there's spiders coming, and tell Doggone to stay clear of the trees.
Okay.
Okay,
Go ahead and give us
perfect. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check here.
all of us?
18. No, not that. Alright, so 18, and yeah, you have dark vision. So yeah, you're gonna start seeing these spiders climbing through the trees, you know, kind of coming at the group two different angles.
Pop shots.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Spiders be creeping around.
Everybody roll initiative, please. Yes.
Someone closer
Next.
to the little after.
You always want to go first, man.
Yeah, the elf is gonna be going first every time in this group.
Unless he rolls a 1, he's going first. And I got me and you kind
Okay, so anybody above a 20?
23.
Jeez. 23. All right, 16 through 20. All right, 11 through 15.
13.
13 storm up here.
Oh my god.
Keep on going.
6 through 10.
I'm a
10, and then you're
7.
a 7. All right. Doesn't matter what game it is, does it?
I don't know.
Always that.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Nobody's
matter.
last.
Always last. All right, so Synapse. You were up first. Yeah, and then, like I said, you see these spiders climbing through the woods here on the trees, coming down towards the group.
Alright, since I have my armor, I'll be the nice guy. And I'll shoot one over there.
All right.
Oh, right off the natural 20.
I know, but you're probably killing.
Still a 16
Yeah, 16 is gonna hit.
or 12 points of damage.
All right, so that spider curls over.
No, it's not one. It's not. He's
Far
helping us because we don't have our armor on.
All right. And then you doing anything else, Simon?
Staying right there.
Staying right there. All right. All right, Mabir, you wake up. You hear this. Get up.
Pick up my shield and axe.
Okay.
Can I use my free action and bonus action to do that? I mean, my free action
No,
and my.
Remember, it's an action to get on your shield.
Oh, I didn't put my shield.
Put your shield on.
Put your shield on your arm.
And then free action, pick up my axe.
Yep, sure.
And I'm going to.
Why don't you do that before you pick up your axe? You get free hands for that stuff.
What are you trying to think you're
I'm
doing, buddy? What do you think you're doing?
Never mind, I was just looking at my spells quickly.
Okay, so you're up.
I'm going to move.
What are you moving at?
You can take a perception. You don't know where anything is.
Oh, I'm just gonna move to the center.
Okay.
I
All
thought
right,
that's they
perfect.
said like something's coming. So I'm like,
All right, perfect. All right.
wait, if I
here.
have my shield like on, can my shield be on my armors like, and then I
Yeah.
cast on my.
That's
All right, spiders are coming.
That's what I was thinking. I could do. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's coming at me.
Yeah, it comes scurrying really quickly at you.
Oh, this is what it's gonna happen.
So yeah, so they actually let me
Yeah, that's that one. Has to see if it
roll.
goes for him.
yeah, yeah, so he actually goes right at you. You're on the ground.
Just wakes up with a big ass. What nightmare is this?
Yeah, it's fine. The spiders seem to be coming in. Crawling down the tree. Yeah, the spiders are up. Alright. Yeah, so a couple of the spiders are coming into the camp here. One is attacking.
So, do I do the one on the beer first?
Yes, I'll do the one on my beer first. Alright, so it's going to try to.
If it hits me, this will happen.
Alright, so he's going to try to take a bite at you. So what's your armor class right now, buddy?
13.
Alright, so she's gonna try to bite you in the legs, but completely dismisses.
I can't do my special move.
Alright.
Is it just the four
There's a few others. You'll see that what's moving into camp. It looks like about 6 of them are moving in on the camp. There's 3 currently attacking. One's attacking Mabir, one's attacking Maddox, who's still on the ground, and then one's attacking Synath. And then there's a couple more. There's like 3 of them in Synath's direction heading towards him.
Is Synath the yellow?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
My green?
Yep.
Yes.
And is there one right in the camp already?
There's 2 of them in the camp. One on Mabir and one on Maddox.
Where's the one on Maddox?
I'm about to frighten these things.
Now where's the one over here?
Right in front of me. Alright, so the one is and these are a little hairy, they're kind of hairy spiders. They got a lot of hair on them.
Woolly spiders.
But you get hit.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So,
Only at 10 right now.
so I need you to make a Constitution save.
Actually, don't have that, so it's gonna be a con. That'll be a 5.
Oh. Alright, so what's your hit points?
35.
Not for long.
Alright, so this spider just comes and bites you just right in your side of your stomach there. And you said 35 hit points?
Yep.
Alright. And so you take 7 points from the bite.
Oh, and then poison.
Maxed out. Yeah, and now the poison kind of stings in there, and so you're gonna take another 7 from that. So I mean minus 14.
Gotcha. Oh, where the hell's the guard? Get up!
And then Synath, what's your armor class, Synath?
17.
17. Ooh, wow, man, I'm on fire. It hits you. It actually bites into you.
Miss.
Huh?
Miss.
How
I
does
missed the save.
Oh, you missed the save, I was gonna say. And what's your hit points now?
48.
48. Alright, so first the bite. Bites just right into your leg. And that's gonna be for 5 points. And then the poison is gonna be another 6. So I have you at minus 11.
Whoa.
Alright, and that is it for the spiders.
Let's go. I'm gonna frighten you.
Goran, you are up, Goran.
Regardless,
Yep.
okay, for joining and stuff, I'm saying, guys, just one quick side question. I'm in a moment, you roll characters just like in 3.5 to 3D6.
Yep.
46.
Take the best 3. Yep.
And I allow re-rolling of ones 1 time.
So do I. I think you and I probably agreed on
Yeah.
that.
Probably 20 years ago.
Julian said he might want to play a role, so Conrad, maybe you can help us with that. This is about the time.
Yeah, I can help with that, definitely.
What race do you want to make your rolls?
I could take it.
Anyway,
Okay.
I just wanted to mention that because it came down. So I'm there. Is my man, alright, all my friends, it looks like Matt is who's in more trouble right now. I gotta have confidence in Synath. I think you can probably extricate him. So Maddox is on the ground. He just got a nasty bite.
Yeah, he just yelled out in pain as he got bit in the side and the blood's oozing out.
Alright, I'm going to formulate my fingers and say some magic words in a kind of mix of Mormon and Draconic and say, Vis Projectilis. And I'll fire, I'm gonna boost my magic missile spell with an extra spell slot,
Okay.
making it a 2nd level spell which will create 4 darts.
Perfect.
And I want to put 3 on the one on Maddox, hoping that's enough.
All right.
And I'll put 1
Mabir?
Another one in the camp, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one right in front of Mabir.
One on the one on Mabir and 3 on the one on Maddox.
Perfect.
I'm hoping that's gonna be enough, but I guess I don't really know. So I'm doing my best, damn it. What do you want from me? Alright, so looks like it's 4. Again, same kind of spell. Looks like it's gonna be okay.
Yep, it'd be 3d4 plus 3 for the first. So.
Alright, thank you. Here we go. Alright, 3d4 plus 3 on the one on Maddox. Come on, give me a little luck here. Oh, that's not bad. 13 points.
Oh wow! So so that first one, keels over. Ah! His legs go on up, twitching.
I got you, Maddox.
Come on, cat. Away, hairy bastard. And 1 on the one on the beer.
Perfect.
Oh shit, 2 points. And am I allowed to move or am I done?
No, you can. Absolutely, you can still move.
I look backwards to see if anything's coming out of the woods behind me.
So he looks that way.
Yeah, go ahead and make a quick perception check.
Sure.
What I allow is normally perception takes a full round. However, I let people in my game. I like to do a perception check, and what I do is basically put an extra 5 on the DC if there's somebody hiding or something.
9, so I don't perceive shit.
Yeah.
I will send a telepathic signal without once they move here to the woods behind me and watch my back.
Okay.
And then I will shift or move back towards the edge of the woods here. I'm taking a chance, but I might move back towards safety since I have no armor on.
Sure. Got it.
And I actually meant just back towards the other side, the closer side of the map there, Billy. Sorry, I was unclear. Basically, to your right. And turn and face my enemies.
No, he's dead.
No.
He's dead.
Since I have no armor on, I want to get other people in front of me.
Perfect.
Thanks. I am done. Thank you.
All right, Maddox, you are up.
Alright, I'll stand up and grab my pick. And then
I
I
can
think I
heal
can move there and hit. Swing, right?
Yeah.
I'll just stand up, Lizzie, and grab a shield. And try to kill one of these things. Nope, I miss. Smush.
Let see. Apparently nothing changes. All right, it's a new round. Synath, you are up.
All right.
Take out the one.
This one.
All right,
20
that hits.
for 6 points.
All right, put 6 on it. Still alive.
This will get some attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna give it that option.
Jump down from the tree.
That misses as it tries to bite your foot as you're backing off.
18 acrobatics to get off the tree.
Oh yeah, no problem. You jump on off the tree.
How do you get that one? You're like,
Yeah, you just see him dash across the forest.
but you attack, you can't dash.
I don't dash.
All right.
That's your move.
All right. Mabir, you are up.
Okay? His face corrodes as he yells out, "You dare oppose Threshnar!" You hear his voice boom, and all him and these two make wisdom saving throws.
So what are you doing?
I am doing my, what it's called? Not that. It's Dreadful Aspect.
Okay.
It's my Oathbreaker ability, where if I can choose creatures within 30 feet,
Okay.
and if they fail the wisdom saving throw, they're frightened. So
Okay.
start with that one.
What's the wisdom's DC?
The wisdom DC. What is this?
Isn't it 12 or something?
No, it's over here. Okay. It's on 11.
Okay, so the first one misses. That's on
Okay,
you.
so he misses.
All right, so he's frightened. It's yeah. I was just turning it like that. All right, and then the other, which ones? Next one.
These
First
two.
Those two.
So this one first.
Is also frightened.
Okay.
Here, what I'll
You can't
do
move
is,
closer to
yeah, I
him.
know that part. And the other one
Misses.
is as well.
Oh.
So very
So
nice.
his
buddy.
face is corroded right now, just like skeleton, complete skeleton.
Oh, I see what they're for, man. We'll have to deal with that later.
All right.
I was planning on doing it to YouTube so you'd be fresh from it, and just for fun,
Oh, there they are.
because you aren't attacking.
Those two.
All right. So let's just throw 3 yellows on those, just so I know. Okay. All right. Nice job, my beer. All right. So the spider's up. So the one
On me?
on you.
Is it gonna attack?
Yeah, it doesn't know better.
Disadvantage.
Yep, I know that, buddy. So it tries to take a bite out of you. Disadvantage here. And it is going to miss. All right, and then it gets a saving throw, correct? Another wisdom
Yep,
at
I've
the end
added
of
a
its
save.
turn. It's gonna miss. So, all right.
And it can't move close. And
Yep.
these two can't move close.
Yep. All right, and
So it
so
stops them from moving to
let
anywhere
me.
besides you.
Yeah, they probably will stop. They don't know what's going on. They're kind of freaked out. So let me see if they break. No. Nope. So both of them are just going to stay put for now. And then the other, well, the one that's wounded, he's going to scurry on out of here.
You see a skeleton appear. What?
However, the other one is going to go right at scurrying at Maddox.
Makes sense.
Oh, I forgot to heal him.
And then it takes an attack at Maddox.
Only a 10 still.
And yet it hits. So it snips at your legs.
Just don't.
Okay, for 3 more points and then saving.
19 on a 6.
Alright, so that's a good sign. So
17.
17. However, let's see how much poison does seep through. Only half.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, maxed out. So 6 more points. So I get minus 23 right now.
Wait, poison still in. Oh, you just take half.
Half the damage. Yeah. Okay, so the spiders are done. Goran, you are up.
You need to do it like you. I can't do it. They could join them.
If I use a cantrip, I think I have to roll the hit, don't I?
Yeah, you have to roll a hit, but it's endless. Like you can use it how many times you want.
Yeah, you just have to roll the hit, but you don't lose a spell slot or anything. You can just keep using it each round.
The spider that's closest to me there, yellow thing around it, is it behaving differently or do I notice anything?
Oh, I could impose disadvantage with my reaction on.
You see it shaking, but it's still attacked.
It's still attacked. It's kind of looked. It looked. You probably might not even kind of pick that up. But he did that booming thing, and so it did seem to shake him off a little bit. But you still attacked him. You still try to attack him.
I'm gonna fire what's called a fire bolt.
All right.
And back when you were teaching this game to me, I developed something called a spell attack modifier. Is that what I need?
Yes.
So I'm a +6. So what do?
D20 plus 6.
Alright. Then I don't. Is there? Do I need precise shot or something?
No, not in this. That's out. The precise shot's out the window in this game.
Now I get to get an attack of opportunity on me if I throw a spell at it.
No,
Nope.
you're 10 feet away, so it doesn't.
And he doesn't have, and it doesn't have Mage Slayer, so it can't do that.
Alright, let's see what happens. That is a touch attack of 15.
That's gonna hit.
And there's no touch.
And I
Okay.
think it's only a D10 at this level. It goes up when I get more experience. Yeah, 1 D10 fire damage, so.
Yep. Go ahead.
don't think I get any pluses or anything.
No, it's just a straight D10.
Alright, so let's see what happens with this SOB here. I'll use a red die just for symbolism since it's fire. Let's see. Yeah, that's only 3, unfortunately.
Alright, so that puts it at 5 points?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, it burned some of its you know, fur on it, but it's still alive.
Burn, damn you!
Alright, and then do you do anything else? You move away from it, you stay put.
Stay there, I put the shield down a little bit, and I have my axe hanging at my side, but I need the hand free to cast, so I'm just casting over my shield, you know?
Perfect.
I'll stay there. I don't want to be running all over like some damn elf.
Alright, Maddox, you are up.
Alright, Korgal's Swift and Right.
Attack the
Korgal
one on your left.
attack twice. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the uninjured one then.
Alright.
Miss.
Okay, 19.
Alright.
So 1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay.
6, I think? Not 3. Yeah, 6 points of damage.
Alright, put 6 on that one.
That's it.
Alright, he's still alive.
I'm not doing it.
Alright, it's a new round, Signath. You are up.
Focus your attacks. Jeez. Kill the one in front of you, not 2 different fighters.
So what are you doing there,
The
Signath?
one with the
I'm gonna hit
friends.
the one on Maddox because I don't want cleric to die.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes.
For 6 points.
12, so
That's
die.
a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that does. And so it's 12?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. And it heals over.
See, now if you would have focused your attack on the other one, now we both would be dead.
Alright, do you do anything else?
Those 2 are at bay. No, I don't.
Okay. Alright, Mabir, you are up.
What is he going to do? His hand glows a fiery red as he reaches out at the one in front of him, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds,
Okay.
which does.
Yo!
What?
What did we just talk about before it started? You're not gonna get these spells back, man.
Unless I take a rest.
We're not taking a long rest. It's the end of the rest.
And actually, I'm going to just swing on it. I
Oh, yeah. Valid.
17 to hit,
That
Look
hits.
at that.
4 points of damage, so it's at 9.
Still up, still alive. Alright.
I'm going. Why did I choose to do that? Never mind.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. That's beer. Alright, so we have the 3. One's wounded. And then 2 are frightened. It seems everybody's going down. And they're frightened. So I'm gonna give morale and strength. Oh, that one's gonna stay. And the other one too, they don't know better. Alright, so the one's still gonna attack you at disadvantage. And misses. Let's see if he makes his save. Nope. And then the other 2. Nope. And yes.
So this one makes his.
Yep, that one makes his save. Alright,
But he can't do it.
nope, that's correct, buddy. Alright, thank
You
you.
see, one of them is like shaken off.
Alright, yeah, so one is kind of
And you see part of
I
my
don't
face.
seem to be fleeing though.
Part of my face starts coming off. Right.
Alright, Gordon, you are up again.
Alright, let me take a look here. Who's still up?
So the one is still up that's in front of you that you hit with the firebolt. Mabir
This happened.
hacked on it, but it's still alive.
And is that the only one? Is Maddox okay?
Yes, Signath shot the other one that was in front of Maddox and took it down, but there's still another
2.
2 out there in the woods that haven't reached the group yet.
Okay, and the one that's
Yes.
Alright, and was he hit too?
Yes. Mabir hit him with his axe.
Alright, I'm gonna try to burn him again then.
Alright.
Okay, is Mandor moving?
Yeah, I can heal him on the next round.
Is he moving around?
No.
Yeah, he's up and standing.
Oh, he's standing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to burn the spider then.
Okay.
That's a 16. 10 on the die.
That hits.
That does hit. Okay. That's pretty close to where we got last time, isn't it? Sounds like the same almost. Don't remember now. Alright, D10 straight up again for now. 3 again. Sorry, guys.
Puts it at 12. 12. That's good enough, though. It singes and it flops to the ground.
Crackles a little bit. Flaps a little
Yep. Now, if you like, you can move or stay put. It's up to you.
I don't know. I'll just pop back again to the woods on my side. Maybe move better or anything.
No, it doesn't look like it.
And just walk over out somewhere in the trees with all meters. Is that good?
Yes.
Alright, now let's see where I am. I don't want to be caught lying
Perfect. Maddox, you are up.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit that one with a guided bolt.
Okay.
And there's Corgal, probably shooting more like Plano. 24.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
10, 13, 14 points of damage.
It just flames up right there. Just goes on into flames.
Good. And it would
Very
stay
nice.
there. Blasting creatures.
Alright. Sinap, you are up.
Last one.
And you miss.
Nice.
Alright. Then do you do anything? Do you move or anything? Nope. Alright, Mabir, you are up.
I reach out my hand and I
Does an 11 miss?
Huh?
11 misses.
Yes, it does.
I reach out my
Good
hand
question.
and yell, Threshnor, heal him! And my hand goes a little bit green.
I don't know if you want him touching you.
And you gain, how many are you now?
I'm minus 23.
God,
You get
you've
20
never
back.
heard of.
20 back?
I
Oh,
only need a short rest to gain my,
Alright, so 20 back.
oh, thank you.
And then I'll move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And come kamikaze down with my axe.
Alright.
So that's gonna hit for 6 points.
Alright, so.
Do we still feel poison?
Yes.
So I should have saved that, buddy.
Okay.
You gotta read into the description.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, got some up here. Alright, so the one spud that's there is gonna attack at disadvantage on Mabir, who just came running up on it.
Disadvantage.
Yep, I know, buddy. However, what's your armor class right now?
13.
13
Why would you go towards it, man?
is just gonna miss. Just misses there, buddy. Alright, so, and then I'll see who makes a save. Does make a save. Alright, so we can take the yellow off. He's no longer
Stay away from it, man.
Alright. Gorn, you are up.
Okay, what do we have left here?
You have one spider left who Nabir just went running up, charging at
About 30 feet away.
about 30 feet from you.
Well, 40.
Can I even see it?
Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah, dark vision. Yep.
That's going to be a 10.
Alright, yeah, so no, you see him go running in the woods, but you just can't quite make out the spider where you're at.
Alright, is someone down on our side?
No, just the spiders.
Alright, I'll move up to between Mabir and Manox. Move forward and see if I can see any better.
Yeah, I would say then if you do that, you would be able to see the spider now.
Alright, I'll point with my
perfect.
Let's try it, you know. Oh, that's not only a 10.
Now, yeah, it's not gonna hit off to a branch on a tree there. That's
I hope I don't set the damn forest on fire.
all right. Maddox, you are up.
He doesn't have dark vision, so go and just skip him. He's not gonna go out in the dark at the
All right.
spider in the tree.
Sure. All right. Synath, you are up.
Shooting at it. 15 hit.
15 hits.
Over 9 points of damage.
Now cook. It goes down.
15.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just shoots it right in its
Anyone
side.
like
and it
spiders?
just goes down.
Anyone want some spider for dinner tonight?
In a total of an
Or
hour, I can
early
heal both of
brunch? Early brunch, I mean.
you. In a total of an hour, I can heal both of you.
Can I like take their sacks off?
You can try. Do you have anything?
Just stay the hell away from my side.
I have a dagger.
Okay, so you have a dagger. Do you have any other skills? What's your background?
My background is I'm a scout and I
Keep up here. Stay away from the elf when you try to take sacks off, huh?
Oh, my face is back to normal, by the way.
Yeah, you're fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with you.
No. So alright, give me a roll at disadvantage. Survival. Yep.
No.
Alright, so yeah, so you try the first time you're doing this and just you don't quite understand how to do it, so this time, but maybe next time.
Clerics, I have a feeling of this poison still lingering.
I can heal it, but I just need an hour, and I can heal you.
Oh, so
I'll go and do a medicine check on myself.
Okay.
Examine my pussing wounds.
Alright, sure.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you think the effects, you're feeling pretty good after
Yeah.
the god of flesh over here healed you up. So you're feeling fine, but you check out also Synath's wounds. And you think probably about an hour he'll start feeling better. He'll still have the effects of the poison in his blood, but you don't think nothing else is going to happen. You think if you probably would have went unconscious or something, you might have been paralyzed for like an hour or something like that. That's what you think. It doesn't. The poison's not going to continue to do more damage.
Gotcha.
But if one of you would have went down, you'd have been like out cold for a good hour.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. I think we should be fine. We should just rest.
let's take those last 4 hours.
okay. All right. So you're gonna rest the last few hours.
I could heal both of you.
You two can go on watch.
Hey, after the first hour goes by, I can heal you.
Well, I'll just heal myself.
Why are you using dice? Why don't you save those?
Why would you heal me?
Because then after an hour, I get it back.
Oh,
So I can.
I can just do that.
All right. So you're gonna use a hit die.
13 points.
13 points. All right. So that gets you all better. All right.
Dwarf, why don't you worry about your face over there, okay?
All right.
What's wrong with it?
A lot.
And you just see it's normal.
Yeah, a lot's wrong with it.
I'll go and use a hit die to get the last 3 back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know how not much meets the surface? That's what you are.
All right.
We haven't even seen me really cast this spell.
And so after the duration, we'll continue on.
All right. Perfect. So yeah. Really, you guys will actually be able to travel the next couple of days without any encounters, nothing.
And then we find a penguin.
You'll be able to hunt and forage for food.
After once we get to day 3, I'll give the rabbits to them and not hunt that night.
Okay.
And then the 4th day, I'll hunt again for some rabbits.
Are we just supposed to be out in the wild, or is this
You're
supposed to
heading
be
towards the
like-
mountains, actually. Yeah, so you're in the wild.
Yeah.
You're heading towards the mountains because he wants to find a panther, and he knows like there's some panthers. He knows about there's panthers that live in these mountains.
Do you know which mountains? Is there a name for them or anything?
There is. I want to say they're the tier. I believe they're called the tier mountains. Yeah. So, yeah, in this area, that's correct. Yep. Well, where he crashed his ship first. Yeah. That's how he started here in Starmoon, and yep, started with the when the door was unlocked and he breaks the window and. Tier is TIR. Yep. All right. So yeah, so you're off to the distance, you guys. You see, you see the mountains. Your last day of travel towards the mountains. Why don't you go ahead and give me a survival check? See if you can pick any sort of tracks up or anything like for this panther here.
Only 14.
Yeah, so as you guys are going towards the mountains, you're not finding anything tracks that particular day.
On the way, I want to pick up some berries.
Okay, that won't be a problem. Okay.
Are you gonna make a vegetarian panther?
All right. So then you'll get to the mountains the next day. You don't have nothing occurs, nothing happens. You get to the mountain side. You're gonna just kind of traverse along the mountainside, or you're gonna kind of go deeper into the mountains or anything like that.
Traverse along the side to try to find tracks before I enter.
All right. So yeah. So let's.
I know we're looking for your woody cat, but if you come across any other tracks that are interesting, don't keep it to yourself. Like if you see ogre tracks, troll tracks, or don't be too short-sighted about this. Just let your own proud Lord know if you come across anything else more interesting than a giant maker of gammon.
Will do. I'll let you know. I'll fill you in.
All right. So go ahead and give me a roll.
18.
All right. So yeah. So your second day along the mountainside, you finally do pick up some tracks for a cat. You're not sure if it's a panther or not, but definitely a cat. Tight.
Lion. A lion.
All right.
A lion.
All right.
Okay, it's a lion. I guess.
So I got 2 rabbits. I got berries with me.
All right. Perfect. All right. Let's see this panther here. Let me find this panther. It's a hellcat. Hellcat. Rah.
It's really a dire wolf.
It's really a Mezzaloth in disguise.
It's a demigorgon in disguise.
It's a copper dragon animal.
All right. Why don't you guys put yourself in marching order?
Remember where I am?
Yeah, you dwarfs are doing something with skulls and you're weird.
Oh, that first night again, you hear me yell. Look back where you came from!
Put like 30 feet of distance in between us. After we find the tracks, I'll be like 30 feet more in front of it.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So, give me a perception check.
22.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So often the sky
You said sky.
Probably about 100 feet flying towards you guys, heading from right around this a mountain here off the side, and you see it's above the tree length. There's actually 2 of them, and they seem to be gray skinned with wings, flying in your direction.
Do they see me?
Yes, you believe they see you, is for sure.
Gorn, we might have that company that you thought I should notify you about. They're gray-scaled winged creatures. They look a little bit larger than birds.
So they look humanoidish with big wings. They got their wingspan probably about 14, 15 feet.
Nature check.
Wait till we get closer. I'm scared.
No, this won't work for nature. They have arms. They look like they have claws. They have some horns now, as you see, as they're getting closer. And so why don't we go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah, they see us.
Guess what?
I'm what last one.
20 total. I am the
Yes. All right.
Should I do an insight check when they get closer?
Insight?
Yeah.
Insight
See
to
what their intent is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's Insight's purpose. See their intent.
You can do that now.
24.
You think that they probably think you're their dinner for the night.
Yeah, they're not friendly faces.
You need a special skill to figure out that they're not coming to give us flowers. I picked my companions from here. Like, that's a real genius there.
We have our spells back now.
Yes, you have all your spells, everything's back. It's been a couple days, no one's hurt.
Okay, now
All
we're
right.
using our spells.
So, with initiatives again, anybody above a 20?
I'm a 20 exactly.
22.
Ah, man. I had my hopes up. I got 20 exactly.
Alright, so Cyaneth's a 22, Mabir's a 20.
I'm
Alright.
a 22. I'm a 20 also. I rolled a 19 and had 1.
Oh, wow.
Are you
One-
lucky?
Okay, I'll go before him.
Why is that? What's your dex? Plus what?
You're the same dex, man.
I know. I'll go before him. So I'll go first.
I'm sure he'd want you to go anyways. And then Maddox, what are you? 3. No.
Yeah, cleric is always in the back. It always happens.
Oh my
No
god.
matter what game, the cleric's in the back.
That's why I'm not allowed to be a cleric.
Alright, Cyaneth. So you are up. They're about 100 feet away from you coming in.
Are they right next to each other?
No, I'm not right next to each other, no. In fact, let me. Oh, there's one of them. Let me get another one here.
Guess what? Once you get within 30 feet, I'm going right back.
So what do you do?
Hunters mark one of them.
Alright.
Shoot.
Alright, go ahead.
There we go. Looks a little more intimidating than spiders. I almost got killed.
Stay 100 feet up, 100 feet up. Oh, over there.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Crit! Double damage. I mean, reroll. No exploders off.
22 points of damage.
Alright, so 22 points. You hit it. Alright. And it looks at you surprisingly.
Oh, let's go down. Okay, I'm using my spell to leave base.
Alright, so it's still alive.
I'm
I
doing
figured so. me as a player figured so.
Yeah.
I'm feeling 3d10.
Well, my character's a little bit surprised. These things seem very powerful.
Alright, what else do you do?
Then I move under a tree brush.
Okay. Alright. No problem. All right, now Mabir, you are up.
Grabs a javelin and chucks it up into the air.
Okay, that's gonna be
Disadvantage.
what's the
120.
Okay, yep. So disadvantage.
Will a 16 hit?
16.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. A 16 hits.
Oh,
Damn.
dude, whips.
Holy shit.
He whips. Like,
Some
his arm, just because he hits with this, his arm bone like turns skeleton, and he just chucks it into the air.
What's that, Dad?
You can throw a javelin 100 feet
120.
with a javelin.
Yep.
But it's at disadvantage. Yeah.
5 points.
5 points. Okay.
At the one he just shot.
All right. Got it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely
You just
is.
see his arm corrode away as he throws the javelin into the air.
Okay. All right, Gorn, you are up.
And I'm green, right?
Yep.
And they're coming from the front.
Yes.
I will. Who's the next figure in front of me?
Maddox.
Right in front of me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will move up just behind him with my shield out again. I always walk out with my shield out with my hand free. And I will unload. I'm going to unload 4 magic missiles into the first one that just got hit by Cyan.
All right, perfect.
And so just. Man, we're just unloading this thing.
Yeah, hopefully we can strike fear into him before he comes.
One to get from 30 feet. I can only.
Yep, there's only 2.
So you're gonna make that safe.
Yeah.
These creatures are be
The 4 magic missiles. This project talent.
You got a machine gun. Pop, pop, pop.
more like a 50 cal.
Semi-auto.
17 points.
Very nice.
Boom.
This thing's killing
Spell slot.
All right.
Is this quest is this hard? Imagine if you tried to do this alone.
Fourth level now.
If you tried to do this alone. It'd be 16.
And really, 3 gargoyles are appearing.
This is challenge rating 4. This is challenge rating
Take too
4.
long. 3 would be
All
fine.
the spell goes straight to the trees out of combat.
They're right there? Okay. I'm gonna try anyways. Cause
Iron's hot, damn it. Strike, buddy, iron's hot.
so these things are gargoyles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. No wonder there's so many hit points.
This one might.
Oh yeah, definitely. It screeches out in pain.
If that thing comes to me, I'm gonna burn it. Just see what doings to it. Wait, which one's hurt? Which one of these are hurt?
The front one here.
This one? This one's hurt?
Yes.
Ooh, let's take it out of
So they just keep flying in, and they come swooping down closer to you guys. However, they do not attack this round. And with that,
Technically, what if my
Maddox, you are up.
Alright, take a parchment out. Or all that your faith guides you through this battle. He'll throw Share of Faith on himself, and then you'll get his pick out after you cast the spell, and he's done.
That's your ability.
Shield and pick out, and cast Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith? Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Attack bonus. Your attack bonus is +3.
I was just making sure of that.
Alright, new round. Sign-up, you are up.
Shoot at the same one.
Alright, so shoot at the wounded one.
Miss.
That's not going to be so lucky. Miss.
Alright, so 12, yes. The arrow goes just in the air. Alright. He goes running.
Is this thing right above me?
It's right about 10 feet up above you right now.
So can I
No,
touch it?
no, you cannot touch it. You're a dwarf. See where it's at?
You can touch it.
I'm ready. I'm gonna ready an action. So for when it comes down to strike, I'm gonna reach my hand up and try and grab it in his chest, and his face starts corroding away. Actually, his whole his arms, as you see, and his face just start corroding away. Now.
Now, what do you want to do when you get him?
So I'm going to cast inflict wounds.
Okay, if you have the opportunity to touch it. All right, perfect. All right, Gordon, you are up.
Alright, so the one got hurt at the seams last time, right?
Yeah, so the one that's in front is bleeding. There's just the blood's coming out of it, dripping heavily on it. But yeah, the one in the back isn't hurt at all.
Alright, well, I'm gonna blast the one in front again. I just feel a lot better when it's only one.
Sure.
And she's like, I'm just having all my spells. Just have to roll your spell slots and abilities with the 3 upgrades or whatever. I'm gonna get the first level now because the spell slot and hit it with 3 more.
Okay.
Try to finish one. Beast projectiles, you sucker! Strike now, damn it, kill it! Oh crap. 7 only.
All right, 7 points. All right, it's still up.
Ah, shoot. Sorry, guys. 3 more missiles here, but they seem to hit it in the legs.
Yes. All right, so they come.
Oh, they come down on me. So one of them's coming at me. Wait, they avoid me? They see me turn into a skeleton, and they're like, nope. Why don't they come at me? Like, really?
All right, so they both come down. They're still flying, but they come. The wounded one comes down at Goran and attacks, and the other one comes down at Maddox and attacks.
Why? Why do they?
All right, so first on Goran, tries to bite you in the shoulder.
Sure.
However, it misses, and then takes a claw attack as well at you. 16. That is still gonna miss. Just whoop. It's just bloody and just probably the blood in its eyes. Just can't see and misses your both attacks.
Just wanted to tie out with the crit.
Then Maddox. This one's fresh.
I'm at 20 now.
Yep, it snaps with a bite, but your blessing from your god just kind of keeps it at bay. Doesn't seem to get through. And then the claw attack just whiffs completely by. And Maddox, you are up.
So can I swing at that one attack?
Yes, absolutely. You can
Go ahead and
swing
do that.
upwards.
And I'll do a quick prayer for swiftness in battle and swing twice.
All right,
The first swing will be a 23.
that hits.
And the second swing will be a 14.
That is going to miss.
And I will say that this heavy pick is actually magical. I don't know if it's relevant.
That is relevant.
I thought I'd say it is a +1 pick we got from the Dwarven Ruins way back when.
Very nice.
6 points of damage.
All right, so we can put 6 on that one.
No problem. And all done.
All right.
Because it has been hit. Yeah.
And new round, Synath is up.
Dude, he just gets across the field.
Shoot, which one?
The one that's injured badly.
All right, so you shoot up with your bow there.
19
That's gonna hit.
for 13 points of damage.
All right, it falls to the ground. Just crashes down.
All right, you guys got the next one.
All right, Mabir, you are up.
Can I move up and touch it because it's swooping down to attack him?
It's too high right now for you. You're
You
a
try
dwarf,
to jump,
man.
Try to jump, man.
He's at
Asking for a jump
at
shot.
his head,
Can I-
basically at his shoulders.
Asking for a jump shot.
Can I try and jump because he's at his shoulders?
Yeah, you could try
I'm
to
like
go
half
ahead.
his height. I'm half his height, so I can jump.
You're gonna try to jump up and touch.
Yeah. So.
All right. First, go ahead and give me athletics check here.
Okay. Not too bad.
The dwarves jump.
A 10.
No. So you get about a foot off the ground.
Okay, then he takes a javelin and like chucks it at him.
Disadvantage.
How?
You're right in his face.
No. Cause I'm technically below 5 feet out of him.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, disadvantage.
He's not disadvantage.
Natural 20!
Jeez.
I'm smiting
You gotta
this.
say that before.
I think you
No.
have to.
No, you can do it after. It's a smite.
Yeah, I think he can.
Yeah.
Because it's okay.
So
you're smite. All right.
Is he smite with a ranged weapon?
It is a
Yeah, that's a good question.
Nope.
Oh, it has to be a melee?
Yep.
Wait, where does it say?
Right there. The first
No,
letter.
just you picture the image of the paladins.
Yeah, exactly.
I smite you.
Throws a javelin. I smite you with the javelin.
Doing necrotic damage too. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Because we didn't do necrotic damage to this guy.
Wait, why is that?
Yeah, let's get that out of there.
But I roll exploding die. So 8.
Nice job, buddy.
12 points.
Alright, so I add 6 more to it.
His arm just explodes as he whips it out.
So 12 points on that one. Very nice, my beer. Alright, and Gord, you are up.
You want line of sight to it, or something?
Oh yeah, it's right above you. I mean, you two were about 5 feet apart from each other. So yeah, you have line of sight of it. It's just flying, kind of hovering at Maddox's at his shoulders right now.
And I can shoot it in without shooting Maddox?
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna try a scorching ray, see if the suckers are fireproof.
All right.
I'm gonna try to fire 3 rays at it. Just one, probably the same guy. I don't know if they're fire immune or anything like that, but let's give it a shot. That's one way to find out, right?
Exactly.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll all 3 rays in this one. Same, I'm still +6. So it says, you can roll. Let's see.
You do 3 attack rolls at +6.
Mega rays. Attack for each one. Okay, yeah, thank you. So, number 1. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die, which is a 25.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Number 2. That's a 2 on the die.
That's gonna miss.
8. That one probably just misses Maddox.
Right over his
Whoa!
Oh shit, the last one's a freaking fumble. A 1.
Oh,
So you were literally like, pew, got it nice, and then
and the other two are way off. So
like,
This one pinches Maddox shoulder, the third one's right in his back.
yeah.
all right, so let's go ahead and roll damage first on the gargoyle.
Oh yeah, please. Can we start with the thing I meant to do? Alright, 2d6 fire damage. No idea if it's immune to fire. That's 8 points, so that's pretty good.
All right, put it on. Yep. And it burns. You know, it's,
No, I'm so sorry, Maddox.
all right, then let's roll. Go ahead and roll the damage on Maddox.
No, it's a hit.
Oh yeah, first roll to hit Maddox. Thank you.
That's what I was wondering.
Yep.
Did I add my roll plus?
Yep.
Oh, sure. Oh, no. Roll a 15, unfortunately.
Oh, that's
so
not
that's
good.
21.
21. That hits. Yeah.
I
I'm
knew
sorry.
it.
7 points.
7 points on
You make
that.
concentration.
Friendly fire.
Oh yeah, so you keep
Oh, that's right.
It fizzles out.
Oh, and his magical aura disappears on him as well.
Treason! Treason in the ranks!
Doesn't that give you a +1 to the AC? So
Also, you put his spell failed too, Paul. He had his shield of faith up, and
Yeah.
he sizzled it.
Oh, the shield of faith.
Why did the spell fail?
It's a concentration check, so he missed the. He missed the concentration check.
His faith didn't last very well.
Sword, big flamethrower, like rays, and the first one hits the thing right in the face. Second goes right over, man. Right shoulder. It's like I'm progressively getting worse. Like, last one right and it's falling back. Ah!
It's like recoil. He's like.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so it is up. See
Is
this.
it gonna come from me? Because I threw the.
It's gonna attack.
I'm 18 now.
Yeah, it's gonna attack Maddox here. What was that?
Shift me back 5 feet or 10 feet if I want to disengage from the thing.
Absolutely. All right. All right. So.
That's why that went a while ago.
All right. It tries to take another bite out of its wounded prey now. But misses. Ooh, boy, I tell you. 3 on the die. And then takes the claw. Jeez, an 8 on the die. Just, man.
Thank God.
This
Right.
is
Keep
not
it
it.
up. Keep it up with bad rolls.
All right, Maddox, you are up.
I'll go ahead and just swing once
Get
more.
back! Get back! Get back!
Favor. 24 total.
That
Tell the
hits.
battle player to get back.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, the battle.
Would you get
I
back?
was born for the Legion. 7 points of damage.
All right, throw 7 more on.
And that's it. It just stays there, yeah.
All right, perfect.
Get
All right.
back behind me. All right.
It's a new round in Synapse. You are up.
Alright, let's shoot at it again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Nice.
No exploders though on first. Nice. Exploder!
11, 15, 17, 22 points. You reroll your damage, but you don't multiply your modifier.
So you automatically crit the 20.
Yep,
Yeah.
auto crit.
Yeah.
And also, if you get max out
Put
on the
11
die,
points on it.
if you
Do
max
you want me
out
to
on
tell you
damage
my
die,
difference between my Hunter's Mark and my
Well,
arrow? My Hunter's Mark is actual magic. So,
yeah. So then you need to separate.
Alright, so that would be actual 6 points of damage, so 16, so 8, so 14 total.
Okay. So instead of 11, it's 14.
14 damage, no problem. So it's at 41.
Yeah, Paul. So what I do too on the crits, if when you crit, if the damage dice, any of the damage dice, roll the max on that die, you get to re-roll another same die again. So if you roll, say, a 6-sider, and you roll a 6, you get to roll another 6-sider to add that
and then
damage
plus
on.
the 6 from the crit.
Yeah. So
Deadly,
it's
deadly.
It kind of adds a little bit more excitement for the characters as well as the monsters.
Yeah, like when our bull crit 2 with 8d6. And then you add exploders. That was like the fight before, actually. If we had it. Oh my God.
Alright, Mabir, you are up.
Yay!
Another jump check.
He's actually going to try that. He's going to try a jump.
Alright, so I'm going to give you disadvantage this time.
That's your standings.
He's gonna miss this and he's gonna pull another javelin.
No, he does not miss this. And 18 total.
Alright, so yeah, so you jump up, this dwarf, standing jump, jumps up in the air, grabs the foot of this,
Is a 17 going to hit?
yes, the
3
foot,
10 damage.
the
3
foot of
10
this,
damage.
this gargoyle here.
His hair radiates a burning red, and he grabs the ankle.
Wait, I'm sorry, but is inflict negative damage?
16 necrotic damage.
Alright, so throw 16 more
they take
points.
necrotic? Okay, I thought Billy
Yeah.
was hinting that they don't take necrotic.
And
You
then,
didn't know. You guys don't know. That's the thing. Yeah.
and then,
Oh, if it takes it all, it's at 57.
Come,
It's
he
at
yells.
30.
come at me!
What's it at?
57?
57.
If it takes all that, yeah.
Alright, so how do you finish this thing as you grab it and you do this?
He jumps up, he breaks through the thing's chest and disintegrates it. His hand opens up and just a burning.
Wait a minute, you grabbed his foot.
Yeah.
Uh,
How you gonna go up and grab his
Because I
chest?
finished it, I thought I could be like high.
You monkey climbed him up?
Yeah, I like grab his foot, rip it off, smash through his chest with it. And, like,
With his foot?
yeah, I jump up, grab his foot, lift myself up, rip his foot off, and smash it through his chest, and then amazing. Guys. Hey, you said.
And you witness all of this, Gordon.
Maddox is like, well done, well done. It's a bit much, but well done. Oh my god.
Alright.
And then the bones go away.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so after that, I think Gordon and Maddox.
I put his Achilles into his chest.
Yeah, they're all looking at this dwarf going, what the hell?
You invited him to the party.
Yeah, see, that's what who recruited him? I'm gonna have a talk with that gentleman. Oh my god.
Perception check to see if anything else is coming. 21.
Alright, no, nothing else is coming.
You speak Mormon? I've been trying to talk Mormon all these days. Do you speak Mormon?
Yes, I do. I say Norman.
Okay, what should we do, guys? We actually didn't take that much damage. Do you want to see where they came from?
Oh, they came from the sky.
Were they just flying around randomly, or is there a cliff nearby or something?
Did I see a cliff?
Not at that moment. You saw them flying towards you from around the
I'll look back in the
curve.
direction where they were coming from.
You saw them coming around from the treetop around the mountain area.
25.
I don't know these creatures. Do you know anything?
Do I see
Time
any,
it. Good check.
like caves or churches up there?
They have two.
No,
Alright.
I take one of the horns. I was looking at what this dumb elf was doing.
No.
Nope, I cut off one of its
Who are you
horns.
calling a dumb elf? You are one that is taken by a god that I've never heard of and turned into this skeletal creature.
It's a curse from a god
Are you sure
who
you don't?
decided to
Are you
demon
sure
him.
you don't worship a guy named Darthar or anyone else?
He takes over. His name is Threldar.
He takes over. Okay, I'll make sure to keep an eye on you.
Alright.
Do you know anything about what these creatures are?
Do you know what this thing is?
Uh,
Does your
not-
Thornall or whatever know anything?
So can I make it just a check, just to see if I know what these things are?
What kind of check?
Do you have Arcana or anything like that, or
What about religion? What about religion?
no? These are not anything to do with religion, buddy.
I don't know what these things are.
Magical beasts.
Yeah, with
I know
with
that.
Glorin being Arcana and also a wizard, you're gonna know that these are gargoyles. A lot of times they're used as defense for a variety, a variety of different beings. It could be wizards, it could be cultists, it could be a devil, any of the, or a demon. And usually they're guardians for somebody. That a lot of times they can appear as stone, but not really be stone. So, but they can take that shape that they just look like the stone figure, but not really be
I know
stone.
they're slowly
Any
move their
special
head.
marks on them?
No, you're not gonna find any markings
Besides
or
the
anything
saber
like
mark.
that. They're not brand. You don't have. There's no brand or anything like
Sorry,
that.
did you pick anything up in your searching?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. So you don't find any anything, but you do find better prints of this
Panther?
cat.
Cat. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. It's a cat, not a panther.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
I got that cell phone, and I think this is taking off of a suggestion basically from Sinap. Now, they'll go fly in the direction that they came from, out, about a half mile, and looking around airborne to see if he sees anything like a tower or a cave or a structure. Just have him go once along the vector they came at us from and see if he sees anything.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and give me a perception check for.
Can I help him
No.
spot his mistakes?
No, it's a bat flying off on the sun.
Oh,
Are you
it's a
talking
bat.
about me?
No, I'm talking. I thought he was actually searching, and I'm proficient. In
That's a problem, Bill.
Okay.
Alright, advantage is only for lists, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if the bats can really see actually.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's not gonna have any success.
All right, I'm just follow the game plan.
Again, I'm not going to metagame. I don't know that he didn't have success because he rolled badly. I assume he's seeing things, so I just assume there's nothing there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. He doesn't seem to come back or report.
I can take 2 pints of their blood to being a wizard. I'm curious about. Don't I think these are probably magical creations of some kind?
They could have been. There's definitely ones that are magically created, and others now, just to, they could breed or whatever too. So.
That was originally mage created, weren't they? Or not?
Yeah, way back in the day, they're mage.
That's probably what I know about them from our time, They're probably created by wizards way back in the day, she said.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't see anything else there. Did they have were they carrying anything?
No,
Any clothes, or are they basically naked?
they're naked.
Okay.
You think you guys come to the assumption that they're probably thinking you guys is prey, easy prey, maybe. So.
So I'll go up to Maddox and shake his hand and apologize again. Sorry about my errant cast there. Trying to get more accurate. I've been trying to save you since you're doing such great frontline work, and I sure didn't mean to hit you.
I suppose it's not a big deal, although friendly fire is most discouraged on the battlefield.
I could heal you if you need it.
I don't want to be touched by you if you're some god with you. I like my god.
You might suck your soul.
Yeah. It is okay though. Let's carry on and find this
Well,
guy.
I'll take that as kind of an apology accepted, I guess.
Yes, apology accepted.
Great frustration, but that makes sense. So sorry I missed your help. I sure was trying to help you out.
Oh, no, it was well fought. Well fought. I don't think we sustained much damage, so it was good.
Okay, let's continue.
All right. So you'll continue probably about another couple miles, and you find this path that leads as you're following these footprints of this cat. You do find at the base of right off one of these mountains here or hills. You see off in the distance a little ways here as you guys are approaching a little burrow inside the mountain. Not too big, probably about maybe 2 or 3 feet high and maybe about a foot or 2 wide.
Size?
Do the prints lead up to it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell the group, can you guys wait here for a second?
I love
Alright. I'll be back in, if I'm not back within 10 minutes, come and find me.
I will go ahead and throw in.
you out. We're hiring a cat.
I can
Yeah,
bless you for your.
I think I'll go ahead and throw a shield of faith on him actually.
Alright.
As he goes in.
What's that?
I'll go and throw a shield of faith on you if you'll let me, actually. And say, Cordal, protect you so you don't get eaten. So yeah.
I can heal. I can heal.
So I'll do a shield
I
of
don't want your unholy whatever to touch me. I'll take my healing from our cleric.
No one's gonna like me.
faith. I'll heal you with my corona.
And my hand comes on top.
No one's gonna want to be healed by you or blessed by you. Yeah.
Well, actually, when I heal, my hand doesn't. It's cold.
And so when I
I will ask, is anyone else injured? I think I'm the only one injured right now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay.
I'll be right when I get to before I get to the entrance, like 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll rub the berries on my hand and
Okay.
cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And cast Speak with Animals.
All right.
And then I'll go into the cave.
Okay. You're gonna crawl into the cave.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna say,
Let me see it.
here, kitty.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Come here, kitty.
All right, here.
Yeah. Right.
Here, hear that. Just one or?
Ah, yeah.
I'd put you guys around like 100 feet away.
He can speak to us. It doesn't hear what.
My name's Synath. May I get yours? No, I'm not the cat. I'm not the cat. I'm in the den.
What? Why do you want to know my name? Why are you in my den? Why don't I just kill you right now?
Because I wish to become your friend and longtime adventuring companion. I'd love to go spend glorious hunting trips and battle with you, if you'd so choose.
Why do I want to do that?
Because the amount of food that me and you will gather together and the glory we shall share will be.
I don't have to share now.
That is very true. But don't you want a friend in life?
I want a mate.
Well, we can go along and possibly find you one. I do not offer. I do not offer a mate at this time, but I am sure as me and you grow closer, we can find one for you.
I don't know if you just want to lure me out of the cave so your friends can attack me.
I go talk to one of the rabbits. Hey, are you ready? I have a friend here. You want to play with him?
No. I'll just take this.
I throw him in the direction of where we're.
Oh. Alright.
Here's an offering.
Alright, so the rabbit's like trying to scurry away. The rabbit's actually gonna try to get by you.
No, I'll let him go by. Good. 10 strength check.
Alright, so you got him, you throw him back.
Throw him back in.
Alright, so
The panther just
alright, you'll start eating it.
There's plenty more bigger prey that we will hunt. Bears, lions, tigers. Me and you will take them down together. And even bigger prey eventually, like a dragon. Have you ever thought of fighting a dragon?
I don't even know what a dragon is.
They're winged creatures that fly in the sky.
There's these winged creatures that fly in the sky here.
Do you know where they come from? Do they bother you at all?
No, I stay in hiding.
Well, if you come with me, you will no longer have to hide from them. if you come with me, I can show you the horns of the 2 that we have just killed.
Okay. You gonna do anything else special? Alright,
If he comes with me, if he says his name, what's your name?
name is Damu.
Damu?
Damu. You're gonna let me name your familiar.
Hey, Damu, would you want to go and hunt this last rabbit together? I'll let it run and give it a little second head start, and we go get it.
Why don't you just throw it to me like the last one? I just kill it.
All right. I bring the last one out. Thank you for your help, and I hope you feed this panther well.
No! You're evil.
The sadistic elf in the cave now. You just hear the bunny squealing.
Okay.
If you'd like to come with, we can go and possibly take on these winged creatures that you've been in hiding so long from. Or we can just leave and go hunt these lions, bears, and dragons eventually.
I don't know what the dragon means.
You will see one day after years of adventuring.
Years.
No.
Well, months. If you so choose to leave me at any time, I won't be offended.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
You will see a dragon and wish you never left your cave.
You see me and you wish you never existed.
16.
Alright. I'll come for a day and then we'll see how it goes. I'll come till this. I'll go until the moonlight.
Thank you, Dama.
Alright.
Because if this fails, we have to go get another one.
I do have to warn you. There is 2 short people in my group. And 1 human.
Okay.
Stay away from the 2 short people. They're pretty scary.
Okay.
They have weird things going on with them. But
Okay.
me and the human are perfectly fine to talk to. And we can go on many hunting trips.
Okay. We'll see.
Well, you can say one of them can heal it. Well, 2 of them can heal it.
So we go back to the camp.
Yeah, so yeah, if you crawl on out, he'll follow you.
Hi guys.
How big is this panther when you see it?
I mean, a normal sized panther.
Like the tiger? Should I just put the tiger on?
Huh?
Like Kid's tiger that you transform into? Should I just put that on? And
Oh, we don't need to put it on the map right now.
This is Damu, everybody.
I say hey.
Good, you got it. Come down.
He says these winged creatures are constantly everywhere. And I'll ask Goran, can I see the horns? The horns you decapitated from the winged creature.
Decapitate, not to be fussy about language, but it is the training of wizards. Decapitate means to cut the head off of something.
Okay, to dismember.
Sure, you want to see a horn?
Yep. So are these the winged horns you're talking about? Do you see flying around?
Yes.
We just killed 2 of them.
Good.
How many have you?
That's a cat.
This small person wants to know if you can fetch.
I thought you told me to have them stay away from me.
Do not do it. Just like growl at them. Just a little bit.
You said that they were
Weird, yeah.
weird. If I growl at him, what about he's got a big axe?
He won't do anything.
Trust me, he won't.
He says he's a little scared right now, so I would stay away just a little bit. Let him feel it out.
Okay, yeah, so he'll eat the deer meat.
Good choice.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't just a cat that just shit everywhere, but it's okay.
Well, we got a party where this supposed dwarf can't keep his face on, so you never know what's
Yeah, I'll have him keep his eye on him, definitely.
welcome.
Mhm.
Welcome, Mr. Cat. Mr. Panther, or whatever you are. Mr. Cat, because big eating, probably have to kill the next deer a day.
At least he doesn't understand common.
Uh,
Well, hopefully.
And I'll assume the cat is simple, and I'll hold the bat and say, don't eat the bat. Okay? And don't eat the bat. Yes.
Looks at it. Looks at you.
Alright, and then I'll try to find my way back home.
Alright, we got it? You got what you want?
Yep, 22.
Well, I was really worried there.
Yes, it went.
Or whatever, that scary shit there.
I just.
Let's get back. Is it still daylight though?
Yeah, you got a couple more hours of daylight here.
Alright, well, let's not stay up here. It smells like, you know. Alright, let's go.
Alright, 22 to find our way back.
Alright, yeah, so you start heading back a little more to the northeast to try to get to probably a road.
Yeah.
So you start heading.
You know it?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks. I know you girls have sticky fingers. Hey, Maddox, is everyone okay with the poison? Cyanide and everyone? We have a poison problem, or are you guys okay?
That was a couple days ago.
Yeah, yeah, they're all fine.
Make sure it's cleared up.
Yeah, we're good.
Take a step on it.
Alright.
Take a step on it.
Oh.
Hey, Stefan. Hey, buddy.
Alright, so you guys start heading back towards the city, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to have it in the sense it's going to be, what is this?
Anything happen?
No, nothing's going to happen on the way back.
Every
You'll find the road.
Every night we go out hunting.
Okay. You and Damu?
Yeah.
Alright.
First prey is a bear. Come on, roll on.
So you just spend the next few days, speaking with them once in a while?
Yeah.
You use your
Use
spell?
my spell. I
Okay.
use 2 of them a day just to keep my hunters marked.
Okay.
And so like once in the morning, make sure he's okay with us still, and I'll make sure to tell him to differentiate the short people now. So I'll point to the
Don't eat the bat.
don't eat the bat. Don't go anywhere near this one because he's
Tell him I can heal him.
deformed and weird stuff.
I say I can
If you
heal
ever
him.
have an injury, just come to myself or the cleric.
And I point to myself.
You don't understand this.
This one over here is not as bad. I just didn't want to have to describe them to you in the cave. But stay away from this one. I have no idea what darkness he's involved in, but it's clear as day he is.
Because he smells bad. Smells of rotten flesh.
And then I'll take him out every night.
Alright, sure. Alright, so yeah, you're pretty good at hunting, and so he seems to be fine staying with you guys. You guys will pass through, or maybe stay a night in the village of Tyr.
rest up there as well.
And then what's next?
We'll probably go back to report.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll head back to your barracks there in Starmoon.
Oh, that's good when I get
I can't
in
remember
town.
his name, but he was a dragon man, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Dragon man.
But when we get like on the edge of the town, I said you must tell nobody of this.
Of what?
It needs to be kept secret.
You just
What?
Said of what?
Of your deformity? I forgot about it walking back. You need not worry.
I need it.
When I get to the gate, I'm gonna ask, do I need permission to have this beast in?
Well, if you remember right, your guys' barracks is north of the city, out of the outer part of the city or whatever. So if you guys come through around, you guys can actually just avoid that and come right into your
Yeah, we don't need to go into the city.
yeah, right into your barracks there. So
Is the panther large size or is it medium size?
Yeah.
medium. So
Unless somebody involves.
They're pretty though. In real life, they're so gorgeous.
Oh
They're
yeah.
so cool looking.
But I can't wait till I play my own ranger. He's gonna be a hunter. He's going to tame, hope to tame a triceratops.
Snow leopards are really cool too. They have super long
those
tails.
things are.
So your sergeant, the Dragonborn. His name.
Yeah.
Looked at my notes. I'm just gonna find it a second.
Dragon Man.
But he says, "Oh, you guys returned."
Yes.
With the panther.
You know, what's with the cat?
It's my friend, my companion.
But we're reporting for duty.
I hope your friend, your companion, likes water. So we're sailing out tomorrow.
Oh, where are we off to?
We're going to Mandor.
Oh no.
Why are we going?
Are we
to that?
dealing with the recent raids we've heard about?
There's some issues with some trade routes that we have there, and our part of our legion or our company here has been tasked to get on a warship, and we're gonna head there and send out some groups, including your group. You guys have been pretty successful hunting down humanoids. That's what I assume. It's either humanoids or banditry. It's messing with our trade route, and so we've been tasked to head there. So get a good night's sleep. Don't drink too much, because it's gonna be a rough ride. I hope because we're going on the sea. That's why.
Oh.
How many of us are you going to, Captain?
Yep, I'm going with. Just our company's going.
A whole company or
Our whole company's going.
okay. Oh, worth it.
You'll get used to the life in the legion.
So at night, I'll talk to the cat. I'm like, we're gonna go over the water.
Over like a river or stream?
A much
What do you mean over
much
water?
bigger body of water.
You're going for a swim, kid.
No, we're going.
You will not have to see it. We'll be under deck, but we are going to travel to another land that we have not seen before.
So we're leaving now, going somewhere else, and not going to be able to. I'm going to be hunting
Or we're gonna hunt out there.
out there on this open water.
No, when we get to the land.
You still halfway
It doesn't sound that very appealing.
Mandor is a
Relationship's not.
beautiful forest land, and there's plenty to hunt.
I'm not going to write a full written report on this or anything, but the elf was trying to feed us rabbit food earlier, and that damn rabbits can't. Almost lost a serious loss of morale.
Hey, while it's still on land because I don't understand them, I'll try and give like pieces of meat to
Now
cat.
some people look at this other dwarf, so-called dwarf here.
All right.
Like before we leave shore, I'll be trying to get pieces of meat to the cat.
Yeah, your commanding officer's gonna ask, how are we gonna feed that thing?
I'll feed it. You know where you don't have to worry about it.
Couple weeks on a boat.
I'll go out and buy some food for it.
Okay. All right, you better take care of that in the morning when you ship out. All right.
Can I go? So how much gold do I have? Just asking.
None. I think we're broke, dude. We're broke.
Wait, we are
Life
broke?
as a soldier, your wage sucks, man.
So are we broke?
You guys,
Not completely.
you had treasure.
We have a little bit. I have 267 gold.
You probably have like 150 or something.
I don't know.
Okay. But so I'm going. So during like the nighttime before we set sail, I'm gonna go into the city. Do you think I could buy a potion of minor healing or a med kit? Well, maybe both. Or can I just buy? What can I buy?
Did we get a message or anything from that last hog? I don't think I left my notes from that yet. I gotta find them.
Well, I know you got the pick, the war pick that Maddox has, and I'd have to go back. I know you guys divvied up the loot. I just don't remember what else there was. I thought there was a couple of things.
So might have been. We can just do an email.
Yeah, I can go back and look at
Tell me personally.
look at our past notes here.
There's probably a few other things.
So
I go in and buy
Yeah, there's a like bugbear too, wasn't there? Was that a bugbear?
some meat and berries.
alright.
Could I,
Like 4 or 5 gold on it.
could I buy a med kit and
Yeah,
minor healing?
we can take care of that
Shopping.
offline. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out here on this, and because you guys will be getting on a warship
Yeah.
heading to Mandor to deal with some
Gonna
trade
say.
issues.
Halfway there, the doors dropped a kitty into the ocean. What's that, Dad?